Hello everyone. I am Sandeep from Polygon. Uh, Thank you. And this, I think you guys have had a lot of amazing panelists, guests who have talked a lot about NFTs and NFT industry. Many of you guys who have been active in the NFT industry, you would know that Polygon is a very important part of the infrastructure where most of these NFTs, especially brands, I think from Dolce and Gabbana to Starbucks to Reddit to like Coca-Cola, various luxury brands. Even here, shout out to Ariani. So many of these like brand NFTs are on Polygon, and then you know about like gaming. I think like Polygon is like probably one order of magnitude bigger than any other gaming ecosystem, gaming NFTs. So point being that we have been in the NFT ecosystem for quite some time, and I think a lot of people have spoken about NFTs. I want to talk. This is going to be a little bit technical. I would try to keep it as simple as possible, but this is about talking about what is the next stage for NFTs, because NFTs are basically the tool to bring probably the next billion users into crypto. And for that, we need like a global internet level scale blockchain network. And that's what I'm going to speak about. So, I'm not sure how many of you guys already heard about the thesis of aggregation of Web3 into one single, kind of network, the thesis that we put out. That's what I'm going to talk about a little bit. But before that, what does Polygon stand for? Like, we strongly believe that this open and trustless world, which crypto enables, which blockchains enables, provides equal opportunity, empowerment, and freedom for everyone. And obviously, blockchain is the technology which has like started this new era. I feel that this is a new evolution of the next stage of evolution for humanity. And the thing that is remaining is that we have blockchains which cannot cater to more than few 100,000 daily active users on blockchain, maybe a million today. But how do we take blockchains to a place where it can have billions of users playing hundreds of thousands or millions of applications, using millions of applications, and still feel like they are using just they are using internet the way we all use internet today in a very seamless manner? That is what is the thesis of aggregation. So if you see 2023 till 2023, we have some of these large blockchains like Ethereum, Bitcoin, Polygon POS, Solana, and some of these other, we call it monolithic blockchains, where the user experience is like, okay, you can interact with NFTs, smart contracts, and they can compose with each other. That means NFTs can interact with, let's say, NFT marketplaces, and you can lend, borrow, various different kind of applications interact with each other, right? But so the user experience is slightly better, but there are scalability limits. Then towards the end of 2023 and in 2024, what has started happening is you must be seeing all of these stacks like Polygon CDK, OP Stack, where people are launching their own chains. So now we have a lot of scalability because each of these chains can cater to like 1 million, 2 million users, daily active users. But it has become a lot of, like, it has led to a lot of fragmentation. Like, you have to bridge your assets. Like, oh, I am on Ethereum, I have to bridge to Polygon, or I have to bridge from Polygon to Ethereum, and there's like too much of bridging, and for an average user, the complexity is just too much. And how do we solve for this complexity? One way is that people are building these bridges, and the problem is that if it keeps growing, like right now it's very small, but when it keeps on growing, if you have bridges between two blockchains, then you are relying on 3 security zones. You have a first blockchain which has one level of security, then you have to rely on the security of the bridge, then you have to rely on the security of the other chain, and 3 levels of security. And I think anybody who is active in crypto here, you must be knowing like multi-chain bridge. It used to called multi-chain bridge. People lost like I think $400-500 million. And there have been multiple such bridge hacks. So what you need to create is, with all these blockchains, create a single environment where there is a single zone of security across the blockchains. And that is the aggregation thesis that we talk about. And this is enabled by this revolutionary technology called zero knowledge cryptography. And I'm very excited and proud to tell that Polygon, we invested like almost like $1 billion in 2021. And today, Polygon is widely considered as one of the strongest research and technical outfit in the zero knowledge technology, which everybody believes, from the largest, like the thinkers in the space, like from Vitalik to to Zaki and so many other big researchers in the space, that ZK is the end game. It's kind of a consensus between all the blockchain thinkers, technical thinkers, that ZK is the end game, and Polygon is doing pretty well on that. So using the power of ZK, what you can do is all these different chains, like you see Polygon POS, which is going to convert also into ZK POS, Polygon ZK EVM, and many other kind of chains, like you have Immutable, you have Ariani, and so many other chains like are in this ecosystem, like OKX, for example, an exchange chain. All of these chains, using the power of ZK, they connect into this aggregation layer, and then for an end user, for you, is like one single chain. So now see what is going to happen is, like just like internet, today you are on application, let's say you open a mobile app and you are on your internet, you open another mobile app, you log in with your Gmail, there's one single email ID for you, and you have like the same credit card which you can use anywhere on the internet. The same kind of experience has to be enabled with blockchains, that whether you are on whichever blockchain you are on, you have money there, you should be able to purchase an NFT on any other blockchain using your money in some other blockchain. Or let's say you want to buy or you want to take a loan from a blockchain X, and then use that loan to, let's say, do a trade on another exchange, on a decentralized exchange, and with that money that you make, you want to buy some NFT. This kind of complex transactions you should be able to do, which we are able to do on the internet today seamlessly across blockchains. And that's the whole thesis of aggregation layer. This is not like about one layer 2 or layer 1 and all that. You can already see layer 1 blockchains. For example, Near is connecting into it. There are other layer 1 blockchains like Canto and all that connecting into it. So this essentially creates this current heterogeneous blockchain environment, like so many blockchains with different kind of experience, converts it into one single large blockchain, where we provide a small service with this aggregation layer, but all the blockchains are completely sovereign in their this thing. They can have their own validators, they can have their own staking mechanisms, all the revenue goes to them. Aggregation layer, like as Vitalik says, that build tools, not empires. So this is like actually our tool which we want to provide for the whole community, the blockchain community, so that we can have this seamless user experience for everyone. So that's about aggregation. We believe that this is basically, many of you guys, I think if you can see on the middle is like monolithic, which is like all old blockchains like Ethereum, Bitcoin, Polygon POS, Solana, and all that, which are like one single blockchains. And then it became like modular, where you have like different like these stacks with different data availability and all that. But then the third stage is this aggregation, and that's where Polygon is focused on. And as I already said, that the biggest benefit out of this is that this provides unified liquidity across the blockchains. Like whichever blockchain you have your money on, or you want to take trades on the other blockchain, you should be able to do it in a matter of few clicks. Our aggregation V1 just went live recently, and very shortly in the next stage, we are going to launch a fast aggregation, and eventually by the end of this year, early Q1, you should have like a seamless few second experience that you are on one blockchain, you want to swap your money, you are playing game, let's say on one particular blockchain, you want to swap it into USDT, which is available on a public blockchain like ZK EVM. You do one click, it goes to your tokens get sent to the other blockchain, get swapped, your USD is back in your wallet. For you, it's like a simple like experience, like okay, 10% transaction done, 20, 30, and you see like seamlessly on your interface that you receive your money back. So that's what like unified liquidity aggregation is kind of allowing. And also with these CDK chains, I think you can easily see that now this architecture, you could have like a million blockchains literally, and this architecture will still still scale and work, and you will have this cross-chain interoperability. So this is what we feel is the TCP/IP kind of moment for internet using the power of ZK, where we can take blockchains to the internet scale. On internet, if you are launching a mobile application, you don't have to go to somebody else's shared servers to launch your mobile application. If you are a large enterprise, you launch your own website, your own application. You don't go on a shared blockchain. Today, this is happening like, anybody who launches their application, they go on a shared blockchain like Polygon POS or Ethereum or Solana or any particular this thing. And then on that blockchain, one application is doing well, the gas fees goes high for everyone. This is not kind of the user experience large enterprises want to provide. So this also enables all large enterprises to launch their own chains, completely control their user experience, compliance, regulations, and everything. So that's the thing. And this is what basically I already explained, all these chains together, once aggregated, they feel like one single chain, and the user experience will become, very soon you will have a user experience where it's extremely seamless. So for NFTs, as I already said, that the UX feels like one single chain. People can buy, sell NFTs. You have on-ramp, money on-ramp on one chain using let's say credit card integrations. Then your users can buy NFTs across all the chains just by one on-ramp. Similarly, your users have money on large exchanges like Binance, Coinbase. They can send their money not only to one blockchain, but they can send it to any other blockchain using this bridge and call functionality. And also, as I said, that for the large enterprises, and I think we have few big ones in the audience itself, and you have blockchain like Ariani who are working with tens of brands and all that. Each brand can also have their own sovereign kind of these blockchains in a matter of few clicks. It takes 1 or 2 days to set up your blockchain with some roll-up as a service provider, and you can scale your user experience and NFT experience to millions of users. So, some of these large players that are like OKX, Immutable, one of the largest player in the space, Near Blockchain, and so many more are building on this aggregation layer, and this is just getting started. And as I said, that this is basically the next stage of the growth of blockchain scalability. Previously, you've seen monolithic and modular approaches. Aggregated approach is a kind of best of both worlds. And this is the goal is that we can, with this architecture, we can scale blockchains to the internet level. That's all from my side. Thank you. Thanks, everyone.